Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cards, a Facebook Live video with Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry about the reach over, but of course, I'm running a little late today. And as you can see, we've got a lot going on the table today. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to cover. So, what do you say? Good morning, Nancy. And good morning, Paula. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Oh, Paula, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Kind of a bummer. I'm working on a muffin instead of a cupcake. I wish Sugar Shack Bakery was situated in their new adventure so that we could, I could have gotten a pistachio cupcake with pistachio frosting this morning. Ooh, yum. So as you can see, there's there's a new thing on the table, and there are several retired things on the table. So the Coffee and Cards tip today is do not procrastinate. There are items that are retiring that are already gone. Example would be the Daisy Delight Designer Series paper. So don't procrastinate. That's the tip of the day. So I have a lot to go over today. We have news, the tip, which we already did, our hostess code, and then we have exciting news today. So I'm hoping that we can get through this. I have to go get to Trevor and Bee at the airport early this afternoon. So, and we have a birthday party to go to. So, it's kind of exciting. I wanted to point out these two items here. We're talking about the butterfly thinlits and the bold butterfly framelits. I wanted to point out, which I didn't know if everybody knew or not, but this framelit here actually fits, obviously, that one right inside, because that's one of the things that we used today in the center of my birthday card. So those will be the two pieces of the butterflies that we'll be using today. And I'm going to put this hostess code kind of to the side. This Birthday Blossoms, which has some beautiful script in it, plus this matches the punch, this is retiring. We've used this leaf here to fussy cut, and it adds a little bit of dimension to it. A lot of exciting stuff that you can do, not just birthdays. This makes great Mother's Day cards. And actually, I would even use these flowers or even those leaves on a sympathy card. So that is just a couple of ways that you can use this stamp set, but get it before it's gone. And then we're getting down to the good stuff. You kind of got a sneak peek of this. But this is the new stuff. This is the Nature's Poem paper. Beautiful paper pack, and I'm going to do a quick scan through, and I'm sorry for bumping. I got to move my coffee. Oh, beautiful paper. And I'm going to do a quick go through here for you so that you can see. We've got the leaf pattern that has a pretty orange texture look to it on the back side. And then here's your Blueberry Bliss, or oh my goodness, Blackberry Bliss that they brought back in. And look at that stripe pattern that they have on that back side. And then you've got the ferns with smaller leaves on the back side. You have more leaves in kind of a crumb cake or a soft suede color. Good morning, Corinne. With a nice texture background on that. And then this is the one that we're using with the wood grain on the back side. And then we're using nice leaf pattern, and then that's actually a good pinstripe on the other side. So that's the Nature's Poem paper pack, which will be part of our paper share that we will be doing. We're doing a paper share with 13 packs of different new designer series paper, and it's going to be, if I'm remembering correctly, because of course I didn't bring my paper with me, it's $41.25 to get in on the paper share. I will do a post. I'd like to get this paper share so that when the book goes live that you guys can get the paper share right away so that you can start using the goodies. So again, 13 different packs of paper. I did include the one carryover paper, which is going to be, oh, thank you, Corinne, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I did include the one returning paper, that wood grain paper pack, the 6x6 is in the new book. They carried it over. I'm super excited because I've even gotten some new ideas on different things to use with that. So we will get one more year out of that paper pack. And that is also included in the paper share. So contact me with any information about that, or of course, any questions. And how about we get started on the fun part of the day? Let's make our card today, and then we'll go through the big news. I'm super excited. All right. So I had to use the Wisteria Wonder. The paper's going out. Hey, Julie, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I had to do my birthday card in the Wisteria Wonder. You knew that was going to happen. So we're going to use our Wisteria Wonder as our card base. And then we are going to add, there's a lot of layers to this card. We're going to use our Blackberry Bliss. And by the way, this color combo was actually a suggestion by Miss Becky Gardner. And hopefully she'll be able to join us a little bit into the program here. This is our Nature's Poem Magic. That's the other side. So we're going to use both sides. And I forgot to grab a tape runner. So we're going to tape runner the wood grain side onto the Blackberry Bliss. Just straight on, just like that. And then we're going to do the leaf side. We're going to do on the Wisteria Wonder to create the layer. And using some scrap is how I cut out our butterflies here and here. Again, using that scrap paper. And we're going to use the burlap ribbon. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Julie. That's very nice. Thank you. So, Julie, you got here just in time because, you know, we got big news going on today. Very, very exciting news that's going to be posted, or that I'm going to talk about after we're done doing our card. So, Anybody knows of anybody that needs to be tagged in this post so that they can see and hear firsthand what the big news is, please do so. Betty and Tammy would be good ones to tag if anybody thinks about it. Paula, I think you can do both of those. Oops, that one was a little long. Oops. So, oops, sorry for bumping the camera, guys. I've been really trying to focus on that. We've got our knot now, and we're going to use a little bit of nature because you know how I am about adding some different textures to our card. We're going to use the linen thread, which is also a carryover. The burlap is also a carryover. I had a lot of twigs left from the card that I did on Onstage, so I figured that this would be kind of a cool thing to add. And I think it's going to bite me in the butt because it's not going to cooperate. Oh, there we go. So when I did this, I put the twig in with the linen thread and I tied it to the burlap ribbon, and I did it in a knot so that hopefully it would stay secure, because with the pattern that goes over that, you're going to want to use dimensionals and to pop that up. Oh, but before we take that off, we want to, thank you, Paula. Want to dirty up these edges a little bit. Morning, Betty. Thank you for joining us. Dirty up the edges just a smidge. We'll put this up on dimensionals. So Betty, we were talking about big news. I've got big news going on today. What a better day to do big news than on your birthday. Now, I had a really hard time figuring out which would be the right way to put the leaf pattern. I gotta tell you, when I did the first card, I kind of flip-flopped it around. I did have a really hard time with that because, you know, leaves go down, leaves go up. Which way is the right way? Who the heck knows? All right, so we got that down. We're gonna do a little bow. I hear the groaning about the bow from here. Trim the edges. There's that. And then we dimensional this onto the card base. And oh, Corinne, you have to embrace the ribbon. You can't hate ribbon. Good morning, Jen. So glad you could join us. Sorry I missed you on Thursday. All right, there's our card base. And then I kind of used on the butterfly, I kind of used my bone folder to kind of curl up the edges a little bit. Just like that. And then I use the glue dots to secure it, the Blackberry Bliss, onto the Wisteria Wonder that's retiring. That makes me very, very sad. But I do have to tell you guys, the new colors are actually very pretty. I have seen them all. I have them all on hand. So if anybody wants to see them before they go live, you need to contact me, get with me, because they are very, very pretty. See how pretty that fits? And it actually fits even all flat. So you can do that two-tone color on the butterfly, which is one of the reasons that I really, really liked this butterfly. It is into you to do that effect, you do have to get both of the framelit sets. But now's the time to get it because it's not going to be here much longer. I did do a double dimensional on that butterfly, just one on top of the other, and I'm sure you can see that. And then we'll put that kind of like that. The last thing we have is the sentiment. Doing our happy birthday. Sorry if my head's in the shot. Well, and look at that. I rocked it. Schmeglies, schmeglies, schmeglies. Flipping it over, we're going to do it again. There we go. We're going to flag the end. So big goings on. My dad planned this crazy birthday party for me and my sister, and so after I get Trevor from the airport, that's where we're heading off to today. Visiting with the family. So hopefully it won't be too crazy. Yes, we're going to do one rhinestone, and no, I'm not going to do it on the middle of the butterfly. And then we're going to do a straight tape runner onto that. But I think doing it different than this one, I think I'm going to dirty up the edge. Whoop. Dirty up just, whoa, wrong color. Dirty up the edge of this corner here. There we go. And we'll tape runner that onto that. So there's the fun part. Here's our two cards. And so on to the exciting news. Those of you that used to follow my old blog know that there's been a lot going on in the last week. A lot of construction, a lot of signs on my old blog. But the big news is that whispersinink.net is actually live. It went live yesterday. So I'm super excited. All my blog posts will be coming from that. There are links to my YouTube channel. There are links to my Pinterest account, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. All 4 links are on the top of that page. There's going to be one adjustment I'm going to make. As of the 1st of May, the hostess codes, I'll have them in the Coffee and Cards video. And I'm going to keep them for a month. I hope that didn't mess things up. Sorry, some reason I got a phone call. So, hostess codes will be a month from now on, and there's going to be a button on my face or on my website. So if you go to whispersinink.net, and that's all you need to type in, whispersinink.net on your internet browser, and my page will come up. Please subscribe to the page, so that way then you'll find out about all the events that are going on. You'll be able to sign up for classes there. You will be able to see all the blog posts that I do, which will involve some of the coffee and cards. And like I said, as of May 1st, I'll put a button on there that'll show what the hostess code is. Thank you for the cheer, Julie. Julie says, yay. I am super duper excited about this adventure, you guys. It took me a lot of hours and a lot of help from Bea, and she's not here because she's on a plane today. Oh, Donna, you came just at the right time. We're talking about my new internet page, whispersinink.net. So all my blog posts are there. You'll be able to send me emails from there. We're moving up to the big time. That's how I feel. So one of this week's blog posts, so you'll want to get in on this, is this cute little 3x3 box that actually has some 3x3, and this is using all new paper. This has 5 little thank you cards in it. What a cute little box. And this is actually the picture that shows on the where you can connect to my blog. So please stop by, please join in, please subscribe. And here is, I'm offering even, because it is my birthday. So for those of you that get subscriptions onto, because I get emails on the people who subscribe, we're doing, I'm going to say blog candy, but we're really going to call it website candy. So if you go on the whispersinink.net and you share it on your Facebook page and subscribe, you get 2 chances to win. And what are you going to win on this website candy? You are going to get this blossoming basket. You're going to get this brand new basket weave embossing folder. This is one of those mega texture ones. And you're going to be getting brand new Old Olive ink pad. This is the new ink pad, not the old one. Brand new ink pad. So for every share onto Facebook, for every subscription that you do, you get a chance to win these 3 items. There will be a blog post. When am I gonna I'm gonna take this out until next Friday. So all those blog posts that you can do get you another chance to share. So Friday night, the sharing stops, because Saturday next week during Coffee and Cards is when I'm going to announce who the winner is. Any questions about that? If there is, now's the time. Donna did ask, how long are we going to do that? We're going to do it till Friday night. Friday night, the sharing closes. I'll tally up, and Joe's going to pick from a hat all of the names after all the shares. And this is website shares and blog post shares. So we can get some more subscribers to my new website and to my new blog. So, what do you think? Good prize. That embossing folder, that's one of those textured embossing folders. Well, if you have any questions, go ahead and either shoot me an email or a text. Donna, I did get your message, and I'll message you this morning. So feel free, go over and check the website out. I did double check everything. Everything works. Comments work. All the links work. So if you have any questions or any problems, please let me know. Donna, I will send you a message on how to share it all. So it's any other questions before we end today? We've got quite a few pretties here to look at. I'm going to take a swig of coffee. Thank you for all the birthday love on my regular page, by the way. I appreciate that. All right, I'm not seeing any pop-ups on questions. So, stamp set, embossing folder, ink pad. These are your prizes. I hope you guys have a great day getting crafty. Thank you for all the birthday love. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.